Besides being really stylish and looking absolutely cool, I mean, they can compete with my Ray-Bans for coolness. I mean, look at that. So these are just a little bit thicker, but this device has a lot of additional features here. Now, when you look at it from the side, it's just a little bit bulky. It just looks a little bit weird, a little bit bigger than a normal pair of sunglasses. But of course, it's about how you use this. Now you can connect this with a little wire here to just about any port that supports a USB-C video out. So this makes it compatible with most newer phones like newer Samsungs. But you can also get the Beam device for it and the Beam Pro. And these allow you to connect with other things like things with HDMI out. So you can connect this to any gaming console. This has been praised a lot for having a really large screen on the go when you're gaming, but I also wanted to test it today against productivity tasks. So can you use this well for gaming and how does it do for productivity tasks? So let's get into that. When you're playing games, this thing works really well. You can just lay on the couch and play with your controller or with your Steam Deck or even with your Nintendo Switch and just look up at the ceiling and you can see. Now this is also where an issue arises when doing productivity tasks. So when you're looking around, the screen just follows you and it's very, very hard to move your eyes to like the top corners. You have to sit very still and look at the top corners to see like all of the icons that you need, like a little X where you want to close a window or that sort of thing. This is where the Xreal glasses fall a little bit short. Every area of the corners is just a little bit blurred, I think, to make it more seem like you're in an actual environment here. So it's just a little bit blurred on the sides, and it makes it really hard to concentrate on these little side notes that you have to, well, clicking on icons and clicking on the X's to close windows. It's just a little bit hard to do. So while the Xreal glasses are exceptionally good for gaming, just as they are, just as a standalone product, you can use them with mobile gaming or connect these to any HDMI or connect these to any USB-C out that allows video over USB-C. If you want to do productivity tasks with these, that's where the accessories come in. So you have the Beam right here. It's just a little device that you can use to connect things as well. So because it has two separate ports, you can just connect your glasses to this with the supplied wire for the glasses right in there. And then you have an extra wire that you can use to attach this to like any other device. You can use this to attach to other USB-C video outputs. You can also use this to attach to an HDMI out using an HDMI to USB-C cable because the glasses don't need a separate power supply right now because this provides the glasses with power. So this allows you to connect to even more devices, all the PlayStations, for example, other gaming devices, but it also allows you to make settings here with this little orange button to anchor the field of view. So this is why I love this device, and it's an absolute necessity if you want to do productivity tasks with this, because in one mode, the image just follows me around wherever I look. So when I look that way, I can see the complete screen right over there. And when I look that way, I can see the complete screen right over there. But when I push this little button, I can change the mode. And now the screen just stays right over there. So if I look there, I don't see the screen. But if I look over there, then I can see that screen right there. And when I look over there, I don't see the screen as well. So this allows you to, well, make the screen stand in one point, which is pretty cool. I can just talk to the camera or just talk to someone and I don't have that screen right in front of me all the time. So that's pretty cool. But I can also anchor that like above my workstation laptop. So I have an extra screen here. And you can also tint the windows. You can only see that image right there. And then also tint that even more. So you have three tinting settings. I think you can just see that just a little bit when I push the button. So now you can see my eyes. This is just a little bit more tinted and I'm completely tinted. So I can also close off like the rest to just see the screen. But if I don't do that, then I can look at the screen right here and then also see my computer that's sitting right beneath it. So that's pretty cool. And this is essential if you're doing productivity tasks, but because this also allows you to look at the corners without moving your eyes all of the time. I find that it's just a little bit straining on my eyes if I just look around with just my eyes all of the time because that's really not natural. It's more natural to move like your head around. So this gives you that extra option, extra connectivity options, but also that body anchor type of looking at the image, which is well, essential if you're doing productivity tasks. They have to work out just a little bit. I've read and I've had this same problem with the body anchor. Just slides down ever so slightly, so it just doesn't stay completely in one place. I mean, just not yet. Maybe they will come out with an update so that's just a little bit better and stays completely in one place. So it just moves around a little, and then you have to recenter it every now and then. So I think that's something that they have to work out here if you want to use this for really heavy duty productivity tasks. Now, the other cool thing here that you can do is just connect this to your computer and then use the Nebula interface, and then you can use this to have like multiple screens right from your laptop. So you don't need any additional devices here, but you can only use that with your laptop. And then you can have like a very large wide screen or just three separate screens and use this for multitasking capabilities. The possibilities here are endless. They just have to work out a few little kinks here. For example, when I use the Nebula app on my laptop, it doesn't have the best graphics card, so it seems a little bit jittery. So that's also not really worked out very well. I think you might need like a gaming laptop with a large video card like the NVIDIA 4070, RTX 4070 to really take advantage of this, but it is very nice for gaming and just a little bit light productivity tasks if they can improve upon this. So for right now, for gaming, I'll give this an absolute yes. This is a very beautiful product and it's very great for having this on the go. Imagine using this on the train or on the plane, just having your own personal very large screen with you when you're gaming. It's also perfect for when someone else is using the TV in another room and you just want to game in your room. So that's also very, very great. And having something like this with the extra connectivity options just makes it a lot more usable here. So for gaming, I really recommend this. But for productivity, I think they just need to work out the kinks just a little bit.